Hello everyone, this is RT57. We're back with another episode of Lost Dimension. Whew, it feels good to be back on this still. I know these have been a little crazy, been doing a lot of side projects and stuff. But we're gonna get right in with Mana Kawaii. We're not gonna wait this any longer. I said we're gonna do this next episode, we're doing it now. Time to finish Mana.
Care to come along, Sho?
Of course.
I'm delighted. Thanks, mate.
Take it, game.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about how I can get myself to believe I'm important or cute. But it's possible it lays on a path that I cannot walk with you.
What do you mean?
You know, I believe that it doesn't matter what happens to me as long as it's done for you. However, things are different now. I want to appreciate myself more. And for that reason, I need to live on. Even if it would mean I'd be your enemy.
I see. I suppose we'll cross that bridge if we get there.
Quite. I really hope that such a time never does come. But I won't regret it. I was able to appreciate myself a bit more thanks to you. Cheers for everything you've done for me, Sho.
It'd be great if we can stick together till the end.
Indeed. It'd be nice if we can. I hope I can, together with you. I really do hope so.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh. I'm thinking of having her be a traitor until the end of the game. Oh. I feel like that's gonna come back to bite me. Well, either way, let's get set up. I want to show you guys something. We're very close to the end. We're almost done with the bonds. Because we got everyone in these three. We got those two. Zenji's missing, and we got everybody else. I can't show you the race, but you know we got them last run. We only need Zenji. He's with us. I'm gonna spend these points and then we're gonna deal with him. We are completing the bonds tonight. No more waiting. So let's level them up and get them ready and let's get this party started. I'm trying to think, what do I want? Options, I got a lot of already completed. I don't need that, no. Yeah, I'll go sight. Dex and agility, might as well. Always good for a boost. Himeno. I'll go flame. Toya. I know, I got a lot of points to spend I haven't spent yet. I'm naughty. There we go, Thunderbolt. He's a freaking Pikachu! Hehe. Impact. Zenji, because you're gonna be needed. I'm gonna need to keep you around. Get the fur. Yeah, I'll go with Synchro. Yoko. Now I know because of one of her abilities, her Psychic Assault being max, if she was to start using that on us, that would hurt. So that's why I'm against having her on the final group. And Agito can just teleport and get right close to us again. I don't need that happening. I don't need him teleporting around and saying hi a lot. That's why I'm going with Mana. She has the least movement. I can get the most range. I can conserve my stuff. You know, one of those things where you can just defend? That is assuming there is a fight. There's no fight and there's a cutscene where she's just gone. You know. I don't know how the game's gonna handle traitors. I'm just preparing for the worst. I mean, it could be a cutscene where she just turns and we fight her with the final boss. Could be that she is the final boss. Could be that she's not even affected and she dies in a cutscene beforehand and we're just shorthanded. You know, it's one of those things. Either way, I'm going into the gate. Hey here. Excuse me, still waking up. Zenji and Sho have to be in, and they're already placed automatically. Yoko. Down there. Agito. Menno. And who's our fourth, sixth contestant? It's George. I'm gonna go with George because I do have a feeling I will need him. I think I saw a big dude. Or at least I have a hunch of one if I didn't see one. Don't trust my mind too much. It's still waking up. I have my coffee right next to me. I need to wake up, so don't worry, guys, if I'm not talking coherent. This is the me that audio guy often sees before we record. Hey, Sho. What is it?
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the end. For one thing. Really? Yeah, I'm glad he created this place where I can finally use my gift to the fullest. Zenji, I've got powerful comrades to sync up with and can really leave my mark behind. This isn't something you get every day. Alright people, brace yourselves. I'm gonna borrow your powers again. Let's all leave our mark behind and let the world know we were here. I like this Zenji a lot better than the one we started with. Actually, good personality I like. That's awesome. He said the same thing that Nagito and Yakuya did in Danganronpa 1 and 2. That they start off as people that it's like, I just don't want to deal with that much, and now look at them. They turn actually freaking cool people.
Modulating my mind.
Boy, that comes expanding members like no tomorrow.
Are you ready?
Time to wata this thing. Speaking of Nagito, though, there was a comment that I saw. I'm gonna wait to really discuss until I get to Danganronpa 3v3. Or Ultimate Spare Girls, probably Ultimate Spare Girls because he appears in it.
I'll turn you to ash.
More than he would V3. Like I said, I've played both of them, so
Let's go.
those aren't gonna be blind like the other two. It's just that this computer can't handle it. The other one's not set up yet, and that's the one I need. That's partially why I'm also still kind of not every day at the moment.
How's this?
Let's go.
Alright,
Let's get this show on the road.
do I bring him close? Or do I attack? I'll just attack. No, not that one. Yeah, that one actually. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. Nice. Oh good, I don't have to finish him off.
Too slow.
No, I really don't
Let's
have
do
to finish him off. Let's run down here. You know what? Because I can, let's just go Rubble. No, I don't think I can make it. No, I can't make it. Thinking. I never used this move, so let's do it. Now, because I have Zenji.
I'll handle handle this.
And I'll go Mystic.
This ends now.
No, that was some good damage. Nah.
Coming.
Enemy phase. Too perfect. A poison KO. Okay, they're moving in. That's not too bad. Going for me.
Saw that coming.
Bong. Alright. I want to get Agito a little closer.
Don't get
My
in my
head.
way! Are you ready?
And away we go.
Okay, get him closer. I don't want to summon allies yet. Can't reach him. So I won't be able to hit anybody. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna lower my sand.
There.
I'm an idiot! Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh no! I just goofed! Oh, that was terrible. Okay, because this is a character mission. If a character that's required for the mission dies, it ends. I just failed the mission on my own stupidity. Woohoo! Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, now you know what happens if you fail a mission, a character mission. It does the same thing like the others. You can redo it at least. Ooh. Ooh. That was a mistake and a half. I should have paid more attention to sanity.
Modulating my mind!
Oh man.
Let's do this.
Here, I'm gonna chug this right now. Okay, I gotta have a cup of coffee left. I definitely need it now because that was bad.
The time is
Ah. I might need to get another. That was
And away we
terrible.
go.
Well, I did say epic fails do happen on this channel. You don't get more epic fail than that.
This one's a
I could have prevented that in so many different ways. I could have not used S mark. I could have been paying a little bit more attention and realized I couldn't do that because of my sanity. But no, I had to not focus, and look what I do. If you guys are laughing with me, go ahead. Makes it look so easy, he accidentally takes himself out. You know, besides the extra mission that's super hard, that's actually my first official death in the main game.
I'll turn you to ash. How's this?
Don't mind that if you heard a little bit of Galaxy Hide and Seek in the background.
I'll tear him apart!
I actually set that for noon just
Over
to
here!
make sure I'm at least somewhat alive.
good.
So yeah, that happened, and we just got the enemy again. We still got 3 more. But yeah. And I was trying to adjust because someone is vacuuming, or was. I just heard the volume go up. I'm trying to make sure I can hear still. Still can't reach now. Of course I gotta get to him again. Oh well. I could blow up the 2 exploding barrels near me, but nah. Ugh. toasty. But all wasn't good this week, actually. During the actual recording,
Let's go.
well, not just recording process, or other things like Death Dungeon and stuff after the whole thing, between that and this, the iPad started to go. Luckily, it wasn't a serious thing. You just need a little bit of cleaning the port, but it did cause me to miss a little bit of
Let's go.
Love Live and other things. I almost missed Rico and Ruby's birthday. That would have been sad. Don't worry, I did get their stuff.
Let's go.
And I did put Ruby as my lock screen, so I get to enjoy that.
I'll turn
Meanwhile, let's try using Feet Swing on this guy. I think this should one-shot him, if not two. As you tumble through the air. And?
Is that all?
Yeah, I think that was a two-shot.
Let's go.
Looking at it, it did look like a two. I'm still waking up. My show time's only a few seconds long, okay?
This power.
Let me work on my coffee.
Don't get in my way.
Well, another cup in a second. I thought you guys getting informed
Don't
as we
get in my
speak.
way.
I do have to get another cup.
Here.
Ugh.
Oh, sure.
Meanwhile, let's take this guy out. Because everyone's close enough. I'll just summon everyone. Ooh, excuse me. This is what I wanted to do first time. What I wanted to do is get close, defer back to you know who, and well, throw everyone right next to this guy. Okay, he's almost dead.
My
Let's
head.
finish this. And that's how you end it with an explosion. A nice explosive finish. We cleared your head a bit.
Eh.
Yeah, it's good to rage once in a while. I think I'm over it. I decided I want to keep on going. What are powers I want to use in the process? And that's my conclusion. No one else's. I have my own free will. And nothing changes that inside me.
Yeah.
Naturally, that's impossible to pass on. Your mind is your own.
Shh.
You're good at saying the obvious, kid. Wish you just shut it sometimes. Sorry?
Seriously?
Heh, never told Mo when you're around. More money. And stuff. Quest Liquid Soul complete. That's the last one of the character missions. We've done them all. We've got S ranks in all of them. All good. And the goods are given. And now, trader view.
It'd be good if
What the
that's
hell's that supposed to be?
Justice shall not succumb to any foe.
There is a traitor in this group show. There is one.
Hey,
Hey, show. Hey, I think I figured out who the traitor is. Gamel's been acting suspicious. No, I don't think she is. Yeah, she's safe. I know for a fact that it's Agito and wow, Yoko and Mana herself, because Mana was proven on prior floor.
Really?
You must know something I don't, huh? Can I trust you on that? How's she... was someone misled by the traitor? Probably. Well, either way, I got stuff I gotta do before we do anything else. Let's get a trophy.
Was wondering if you were gonna show.
Well, I am show, so I'm gonna show. Let's go.
I know, you don't gotta tell me twice. Talking with you has made me realize who I really am. Though I hate to admit that.
I see. I'm glad to hear it.
I think I was insecure about not having my own identity. If all I do is copy others, what the hell am I then? You know what I mean? Well, it's bullshit.
Yeah, that's stupid. Your ability doesn't matter. You are who you are.
Well, of course. It's so annoying trying to talk to you sometimes, you know that? I was thinking about it, and I feel like I was just trying to hurt others so I could leave my mark behind. But I'm over that now. So no matter what happens, you won't forget about me, right, Sho? When you look at me, you see me?
Of course. You're Zenji and nothing else.
Ha! That's all I need to hear. We still gotta go kill the end. So no giving up yet, right? Don't get yourself killed, Sho.
Yes. Got it. And he's a lot better now, right?
Hello there.
Do you mind?
I had a feeling it was about time you'd show up.
Would you care to talk about what happened 10 years ago? Back then, an astronomer observed a gigantic meteor in the heavens on a collision course with the Earth. Further analysis concluded the meteor would strike the planet in 10 years.
Wait a second, if that discovery was made 10 years ago, then...
That's correct. The impact will occur shortly, and it will be of such magnitude that the world will come to an end.
That can't be true. I've never even heard of such a meteor. Even if that fact was kept hidden, it would have come to light somehow.
It's only natural that you aren't aware of its existence. Do not worry, nothing was kept hidden from you. After all, the meteor isn't going to collide with your world.
Did I just hear you correctly? You just said...
You've established a close bond with your allies, have you not? Then you should have come to a realization by now. There isn't just one world out there.
What?
A world which escaped its destruction. And a world with no choice but to wait for its doom. Fate is cruel. Or rather, what's truly cruel is mankind for creating these fates.
What are you talking about? What you've been saying makes no sense.
Mankind has no means of resisting such destruction. Even the Fate Materia are powerless to counter this threat. The future was decided long before the meteor would fall. But mankind could not stay calm in despair for 10 years. They would not accept this fate. And so they fought back until they found their ray of hope. Their one salvation against fate, a light in the darkness. And from that light, a new planet was born, identical to the doomed world except for one fact. It was not destined for destruction. This was mankind's choice.
Another world? You're saying that they created another planet. That's utterly ridiculous.
The idea may be an absurd one, but they drew upon the Fate Materia and its miraculous power to protect the world. And they also drew on the Core Materia, with its power to negate the Fate Materia's influence, in order to turn this possibility into reality. Together, they helped save the world. The 12 Fate Materia were implanted within 12 people who could bear their power. and the core materia was forged into a stake to connect the worlds, yet sever one from the other. You are all too familiar with this stake. You can sense the core materia's power around you, even now.
Even now?
The core materia was reformed into the Tower of Destiny. It is known to you all as the Pillar. You have established a bond with everyone, and in doing so, you may yet be able to trigger a miracle. There is a man with a sad fate who was denied the very right to exist in the world. Please save him. Please endure his grudge and understand that it's because he was not allowed to live. All I have left is to wish for you to see that. I'm glad we had our chance to speak.
Wait, we're not done talking yet.
I must go now. I must wait for that moment when death and despair call for me. Do you think we might meet again? One day?
Wait! He's left once again, huh? What am I supposed to do now?
Wow. That was interesting. Very interesting, but I got something more interesting for you guys. Look at what we done. Yeah, we did it. Now let's go read some files. Evaluation 1-2, 2014 Research Building F, Test Lab, Test Subject Z006. Isolated the test subject to observe him. According to the material from his previously assigned researcher, the subject is a dangerous individual, requiring extreme caution in any interaction. His ability should be observed from a secure location. No unusual dangers can be detected from the test subject. While I'm not doubting my predecessor's records, the impression I get from him seems quite different from what's on paper. Measure the subject's basic physical capabilities, including strength and stamina. Strength appears average for a young man of his age, and he seems not to have any remarkable jumping powers. How then do these records contain reports of him destroying metallic desks and bookshelves with only his bare hands? There's a clear massive discrepancy between what I've seen and the previous researcher's materials. I think he's making a mistake. I am considering easing the subject's isolation and coming into direct contact with him. Perhaps most disturbing is a message written on the back of my predecessor's folder in thick red marker. Everyone must stay away from Z006. Whatever this could mean, I'm starting to feel compelled to find out for myself. Oh boy. I've attended contact with the test subject. The subject has been moved from the previous lab surrounded by bulletproof glass and placed in a research room to try conversing with him. The subject seems to be an ordinary child such as you might find anywhere. It's hard to believe that he's a danger of any sort. I discovered that my predecessor was diagnosed as mentally ill and was thus suspended from his duties, which explains why the research left behind proves so unreliable. What could the test subject's ability be? I performed all kinds of measurements and asked many questions of him. And I'm finding that he doesn't sell anything in particular. Since the subject himself has no clue to his abilities either. Continue in contact with him. So that's interesting for the first half. And we'll go... Okay, I know I didn't read those files, but whatever. Evaluation 202, 2014 Research Building F, Test Labs, Test Subject Z006. Attending continued contact with the test subject. Am I imagining things? Maybe it's that the way the subject speaks has changed somehow, as well as general demeanor and personality. Honestly, I'm starting to feel like I've known him forever. When I'm speaking with the test subject, I feel like there's something wrong with my mind. It's clear that he somehow knows me. Wait, no. I know him? What's going on here? Before he started the test, the subject was a stranger to me. I know that! I know that! It finally hit me. I've been seeing myself in the test subject all along. Good God! I thought I was talking to him, but I had been talking to myself the whole time. I was analyzing and observing my own actions. Wait, no, hold on. Impossible! The boy before me is a test subject. Clearly! Is he somehow mimicking me? Ooh boy. The test subject is me? I don't know anymore. What's going on? My memories, my thoughts. He's me and I'm him? Am I the one being tested? Alone now. I'm testing? Testing on him? Testing? I'm being tested? Feels dangerous. Testing test must be called off. Need to update the data. File test. Data can't do this anymore. Too dangerous. Can't even remember my own face. How to stop this test subject. Everyone must stay away from 2006. Ugh. Thank you for that. I'm back. That was weird. Next up will be Marco. I'm just trying to see why the heck did that happen. Oh well. Round 14 Research Building G, Test Lab, Test Subject M007. Preparation. Have the test subject wait in the lab and lock the door. Set up an exit on the opposite wall from the impassable door. Place a giant piece of metal in front of the exit to obstruct entry. Give various pieces of information to the subject and observe how it affects his method of escape. Note, when a suspect escapes, he will mistakenly believe that the false information provided is true. Extreme aggression is anticipated. Recommend tranquilization as quickly as possible. Ooh boy, this is gonna backfire. Provided conditions, the suspect cannot escape unless he moves a piece of metal from the door himself. Metal is roughly 30 tons and is composed of a particularly durable alloy. Drop the lights in the test lab and announce that the test has been called off. Announce that a fire is broken out in the facility and all test subjects must gather in the living room at once for evacuation. Shoot on the emergency sirens. Warn the subject that the oxygen levels are dropping within the test lab. Ooh, I have a feeling this could go bad. Slam on the exit door from the other side and call the test subject's name. Say the name of a child the test subject is close to and tell them the child is in danger. Inform the subject that the child will die if he does not use his ability to save them. Frequently sound the oxygen level warnings and sirens. Implementation date XX/XX. There we go. That one's done. Now let's go to the next one. Research Building G Test Lab. Test Subject M007. Telekinesis Ability Measurement. Data Research Test Implementation. Place test subject in room and perform the above headings to observe results. Draw headings were implemented. The test subject succeeded in escaping. While tranquilizers were shot at the subject, he was able to halt the darts in midair due to his heightened senses. The backup sleeping gas then takes effect. Oops! That was a mistake! Conditions of metal obstruction confirmed. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Not only was the 30-ton chunk moved, it had been crushed beyond all recognition. Oh, good job, Marco. Ooh. 2014 Research Building H, Special Soundproof Room, Test Subject Y008, Evaluation Yoko 1. Taking into consideration the nature of test subject Y008's ability, she has been isolated in a specially designed soundproof room. Since Y008 can converse through thoughts without the use of voices, this test is to investigate her telepathic ability. Though the reason is unknown, the subject does not enjoy using her telepathic ability during her daily life. This soundproof room is a last resort to force her to utilize her power. Oh boy, this is gonna go well. Since this room absorbs all noise, from human voices to the roar of a jet engine, no sound whatsoever will reach the subject's ears. When the subject is locked inside this all-white or inorganic room, free of sound or any other stimuli, she'll be forced to use her telepathy. It pains me somewhat to put such mental stress on such a young girl, but will she understand that this is for the sake of the world? I just need to remind myself that there's no way around this. This is a countermeasure against the test subject being uncooperative, and we have no other choice if we mean to get this data. Confirmed entering the test subject Y008 into the room. The soundproof device is still shut off. The subject will be returned to her room for today. The testing will begin tomorrow. This is not going to end well. 714 Research Building H, Special Soundproof Room. Test subject Y008. There goes my phone. Don't care. 2 days have already passed since the start of this test. The test subject's telepathic ability is yet to be confirmed. The subject keeps her eyes closed and is waiting for time to pass. Now on the 4th day, we finally have confirmed telepathic activity from the test subject. The activity observed was cry of utter anguish, like she was internally on the verge of tears. It's almost heartbreaking that such a sound was the first thing we heard from her. The higher-ups have ordered the continuation of this test. That's mean. The test subject has already promised to cooperate with our telepathy tests even after she's returned to her normal environment, but our superiors have decided that her word is not a reliable enough guarantee. Unfortunately, it looks as though we will have to continue this process indefinitely. Poor girl. That's just jerkish. As of today's test, we acquired almost all the data we could hope from the procedure. The test subject will be released. Who knows how long she has been confined to this room. While I try to calculate the number of days, my mind refuses to focus long enough to stay for sure. The test subject's memories have been erased. I pray that this test doesn't have a painful impact on her future. I pray that this will give us hope for our own. Lovely. And the last one for getting them all, classified document. In regards to the verification results of test subjects S011 and T0112's abilities, we have determined that their abilities are closely linked to our ultimate goal. All related documents must be destroyed at once, and their data must be stored under high security within the central database containing all essential project information. Oh boy! 2015 Research Building 1, Test Subject S011. Normally, a person may only experience a single future, by virtue of only living a single life. But what if someone could shoulder the burdens of a third party and through that live their lives multiple times? That may lead to them being able to open up countless new worlds or possibilities. With that new potential within their grasp, they would be able to choose a new unseen future. This would become possible not through the power of a single person, but by borrowing the power of another. Through Test Subject S011 still holds many mysteries. We conclude that it would be possible for him to foresee such a future, born of an entirely new casualty. Guys, that's us. That's us. They're talking about us now. We got our file. That's what we get for winning. That's what we get for getting all the other bombs. We get our file. To begin with, how does this precognition accurately see and thus determine a solid definitive future from all the possibilities available? If the future he saw were to be nullified, we can hypothesize that that would mark the birth of an entirely new, unforeseen timeline. With that in mind, we posit that the subject's power may not simply be to perceive future events. I hope I read that right, because this DB is not helping me. There exists the possibility that his power is not merely observing a future, but creating a new one. If this were true, the subject's true fate skill may be to see raw possibility and shape it into reality as he sees fit. Oh boy. It's all coming together now! 2014, we hypothesized that the test subject S011's precognition will allow him to choose between these alternate possibilities. If so, then, what awaits beyond the possibilities of his own power? If he truly can choose from multiple futures, he may be able to assemble all past impossibilities into one temporal apex, a culmination of all possible outcomes. I am kind of going in the back of my mind right now, guys. This has been like the big reveal. This is where the big reveal is. If such a miracle can be performed, then surely it would be enough to change the fate of the world itself. He may be our last hope. Well, I'm gonna let you guys digest that, because holy, that was a lot. I got 2 files to show you later on. One of them I think lost their new tag. But I will read them. And we'll continue the game next time. I'm getting the episode here. I hope you have fun. See you on the next one. Beep.